English 205. It's Fanny with a Y. My social issue is the effect that single-use products and plastic and waste, the negative effects that they have on the environment that we live in and the planet that we live on. There are a lot of products that we think that we can recycle and we can't actually. And what happens is we have created a disposable mentality that you can use something once and you don't need to use it again, and because it's only in your life for a few seconds, you don't really care about the effects that that they can have long term. And for me, my issue came about because it's kind of a funny story. Came because I was at Chipotle, and I am a lover of Chipotle, and they used to have these very poorly labeled trash cans and then a small section for recycling, and they recently designed or whatever their trash, so it's very clearly labeled what is trash, what is recyclable, what will end up in a landfill, and they have a little graph of everything that you would get from them, like your forks and your containers and your cups and your napkins and everything, and it has an infographic of everything that will go in the landfill versus recycling. And I had this kind of weird epiphany moment at Chipotle where there were so many things there that I just assumed were recyclable and learned that they are not. Things like the cups that I always thought, oh, that's paper, that's fine, that's recyclable, but it turns out that it's lined with wax or with plastic that isn't recyclable, and they're unable to break those materials down and separate them from themselves, which renders the entire object non-recyclable. And it was just a weird thing on my lunch break at work, and it just kind of sparked this this kind of passion that I have now for the environment, and how you don't really realize the effect you're having on something because it's only in your life for such a short amount of time. And then you toss it, and then it's no longer in front of your face, so it's easy to kind of put out of sight, out of mind. My proposed solution is to create products that are either longer lasting or reusable multiple times, or are compostable items. There is a pretty big scare from businesses that are worried that they're going to lose out money and the economy will be negatively affected because there won't be such a quick turnaround for a consumer to come back and repurchase the same thing that they just bought and threw away and then needed to replace. So I think that a good solution would be to create products that are longer lasting but still benefit the business in that they're probably a higher price point. How many times have any of us heard someone say, oh, they don't make them like they used to, or I can't believe that car or sofa or whatever it may be was made so much better, versus now we have things like IKEA that make things that are really affordable, but they're broken in 2 years, or they last for a really short time and then we have to replace them. So I would like to in my paper develop the idea of requiring something that lasts longer. So I have 2 questions for you. One is, do you think it's realistic or feasible for businesses to be held responsible for the environmental impact they have based on the products they're producing? And also, if you think that the government should be responsible for upholding those responsibilities and rules and regulations, or if it is purely up to public. Also, do you think it's more important for quality of life now to be priority, or do you think it's more important to preserve the earth now so that generations to come will have a chance to enjoy it? I look forward to hearing your answers, and I'm excited to see everyone else's videos and actually see everyone's faces. So see you soon, and happy almost end of the semester. Great job, guys. Bye.